Good morning, guys. It's about 8:30 in the morning, and we got storms this morning. But what I really want to bring you guys was, this is what's left in my mulch pile. Last night it filled 3/4 of my driveway. We got our trash can with wheels, some shovels, and then my neighbor over here came over because he was bored, and he helped us move mulch. And some of the areas I mulched is underneath this little pine hedge. I mulched my blueberries, and I have, as you can see, there's still some ground to be mulched. I didn't want to bring it out too far because we were hauling a lot of stuff through this area last night. And my neighbor came out and he raked up his leaves. He said, "Do you want my leaves?" I'm like, "Yep." So today I'm going to try, in between the rainstorms, is get his leaves moved over. And I'm going to put them right here. That way I don't have to move them real far, because I'm by myself today. And as you can see, this is all the new stuff. It's full of leaves. And my husband just piled it really thick here. Now what I'm going to do is, some of this is actually going to go into this garden bed to top off what's already in there. I can't do anything in this bed till it's all planted out, and even then it might be just too thick in corn to really mulch, but I'll mulch down in this area. Last night was just our project was to get it out of the driveway, because our association isn't too fond of us leaving big mulch piles. I also, this is really hard to see because it's so overcast, but I put 4 5-gallon buckets in my small chicken coop, and I did that knowing we had rain coming today, or hoping we had rain coming today, and that keeps the girls from getting, one, muddy, and if it gets muddy it gets stinky, so we didn't want any of that. So we got some stuff in there, and they actually, I put it on a pile, they've already scratched it all down. Those will be one way I'm composting my tree mulch. And we moved some of the stuff out that was between this garden bed, and the wood is just stacked here for now. That's going to have to be moved and put up on the wood pile. But just to give you an idea, these are my pigeon peas right here, my moringa, and we now got a real thick layer. It doesn't look like much because it's so green yet, but when this dries out, this will be all brown mulch. I'm hoping my pumpkins do really good with this rain. Yesterday everything was so wilted, it was horrible. And once this mulch gets put down, it should help. And we got, I think my neighbor did all this dumping here, but that's okay. It's all needs to get back here. We're going to mulch this whole top of this hill. We still have another load coming if they can work on it today. And yeah, I'm going to have to supervise better. I told them to put it around the trees, and as you can see, here's the mulch. There's the tree. What? Alright. But yeah, we're going to mulch all this whole tree line here. So, and if we have any extra, we'll probably put some extra in this hole, because that's erosion happening, and it's actually affecting the edge of my yard. So if we have extra, we'll dump it in there to fill in. But as you can see, I have a lot of room for my mulch. And, yeah, I don't know why they were dumping it just willy-nilly, but unfortunately I was out front shoveling, and I wasn't supervising very well. There we go. But, yeah, look at these leaves this morning. They're nice and open, but I know by this afternoon, and here are these guys. Still haven't identified them 100%. But they're in there, and I think we're pretty sure these are pumpkins now. So sure is getting orange like a pumpkin. I don't know when to pick it. I think I gotta pick it when the stems here dry out. We'll see. And we got Allie actually worked really hard with us last night, and I got some fixing to do here, but yeah, everything got bumped and knocked out of whack, but this is all mulched. There's mulch up between the water tanks and that garden. We still got to mulch this line here, and until these plants are gone, I'll just have a pile ready to go in here once these plants are done for the season, and then I'll mulch this. But yeah, we made progress, and we got more coming, I hope. Unfortunately, They had a miscommunication on Monday's delivery, and this arrived yesterday, which was Tuesday. The guys actually doing the work didn't know we wanted the actual log wood, and they took it and they dumped it. And I'm like, last night I was like, oh no, we'll take the logs too. Bring us the logs, because we have a fireplace. And this past winter we did a lot of heating with just that, logs. We're learning to heat our house effectively with just the fireplace. And we're in Florida, so the fireplace takes us a long ways towards heating the house, and we actually enjoy cooler bedrooms. So the bedrooms were cooler, but the main house here was nice and warm. So, blueberries. I don't know if you can see that, but they're doing really, really good. Alright, it's not a very, very big video, but I wanted to show you what we're doing with the mulch. And as soon as I have anything else to share, I will. God bless. Have a great day. I almost forgot to show you guys. I'm being quiet because I know my neighbor works nights and he just got home about 2 hours ago. So he might be sleeping. But we also mulched all through this line of plants here. And my trees all got 2 5-gallon buckets each. And if we have enough mulch at the end of the second load, I will actually take this and make a complete line right here of mulch, because I'd like to do some inter-tree plantings with maybe some, maybe more blueberry bushes. I don't know yet, but I'd like to add some more plants right through here. And eventually I think I'm going to have a row of bananas right in here. Time will tell, because bananas can really be overwhelming if you can't eat them fast enough. One of my other goals is the new garden that's in the dog run area, which we call the dog runs, where the dogs have their free space to play. And I would like to layer some wood mulch on top of my leaf mulch to get that composting thing going a little quicker in that area as well. Alright guys, I don't want to wake up my neighbor. So I'm going to go back in and kick back and wait for the storms to totally pass. And then I'll probably be out here working. It's cooled down too, so it's like, oh, heaven. Yesterday was so hot. Yeah, my dogs, they never go very far. I got some mulch dumped in here last night too, because I want to mulch all my pineapples. Not much I can do here because see how thick this is? But I will mulch up to it and try and push some in. This is all overgrown. I'm actually considering tearing all this out at some point. When I get my back of the yard to the point where I can't do any more out there, then I'm going to move to the front yard and start planting some things like ground cherries and stuff in this area where I can actually have food as a ground cover rather than ferns and frou-frou stuff. So, and over there, I don't know if you can see them, I planted some things for hummingbirds. And the thunder's starting to roll in again. So I'm going to get in the house here. It's dangerous in Florida to be out in a thunderstorm. But all these orange flowers here are honeysuckle. Yes, guys, I'm coming. They don't like storms. Cody and I were almost hit by lightning when he was a puppy. So, but yeah. But you see how overgrown that is? I like it, but it doesn't blend too well with my nice, tidy neighborhood. Alright, guys. My ginger is blooming. Look at that. Nice. This can be very invasive though, so we started mowing and actually lifting the mower front wheels up and knocking all the new growth down because it's very invasive. Alright, we'll talk to y'all later. God bless.